There you go.
Okay.
Do you have any first memories of Judy?
Yes, I remember when Judy came home from the hospital, because I was sitting on the sofa beside Joyce, and Judy was real small when she was born, like 6 pounds or less. And Joyce and I were sitting on the sofa, and Joyce had a pillow on her lap, like a bed pillow. And she said, we were so excited because Judy was coming home, and Joyce said, she is so little, Joan. We're going to put her head here, her butt here, and her little feet here on the pillow. So that was my first memory of Judy.
You would have been 4.
I would have been 4.
Joyce would have been?
12.
12. 8 years older than that.
Uh-huh.
And Jane was off carousing around.
Yeah. Jane was 4 years older than Joyce.
16, so she was almost married.
She was out carousing around.
Yeah. Wow. That's all I had.
That's all I had.
Okay.
Any memories of your brothers?
Yes. Very fond memories. Jim and I used to drive the pony cart. I would go with Jim, and he would drive the pony cart to take water to the fields, to the men working in the fields.
What men?
My dad and hired men, and the neighbors used to get together and threshed together or worked together. And so I remember riding in the pony cart with Jim, taking water to the fields for the men that were working out in the fields. And I remember Jack was the silent, steady one. And my mother would have died in September. And I remember Jack made sure we had Christmas, that first Christmas. And I remember coming downstairs, and we had what they called a parlor and a living room. And I remember, and the Christmas tree was in the parlor, and I remember coming down and seeing all those, just being amazed at the number of gifts. And I know it was because of Jack.
Wow.
I made sure we had a Christmas.
And you would have been how old then?
4.
4, and Jack would have been?
Well, he was, let's see, 14 years older than I, so he was 18.
18. Oh. No. I don't have any more questions.
That was it.
That was it.
Those were good questions, though.
Yeah, they're great questions. So when did your dad first actually get like a tractor or something like that? When you were a kid, did he already have a tractor?
No.
I didn't think
He
so.
had 2 horses, Kate and Dude.
Kate and Dude with a plow.
Yeah, walked.
Walked, yeah.
Or some of the plows actually had a seat on them so that he could ride. I don't remember. I remember the first tractor. I don't remember how old I was. Maybe 12.
So that would have been
12 or something like that.
That would have been a little after World War II.
He was proud of that tractor.
Yeah. Wow. That seems late. Did most of the farmers, were they still plowing with horses?
Yeah.
Through World War II?
Probably.
Wow.
There wasn't any extra money during World War II.
Yeah, or extra tractors.
Or extra tractors.
Yeah.
So it would have, I'm sure, been after World War II.
So that means you didn't have a car until...
No, we had a car.
Oh, you did have a car.
A Chevy. Because I can remember, I can vaguely remember a black Chevy that they had. Of course, they didn't go to town but maybe once a week for groceries, and
Yeah, sure.
not groceries like we get today.
No.
My mother cooked a lot from scratch, of course, on an old cook stove.
Without a refrigerator.
I think we had a refrigerator when I was little.
Electricity? Or icebox?
You know, I don't remember. I don't know. Joyce would know that.
Did you have light switches then?
I don't remember.
Well, that's Joyce.
We'll have to ask Joyce what that big house was like when we moved into it.
Because you said she was 8.
Yeah, and I would have been about 2 or 3 when we moved into the house I was raised in.
But you were there for a long time.
Oh, yeah,
Through high school.
yeah.
So
That was my
you had
home.
electricity by the time.
Oh, yeah.
So they
We
would have
even
been,
had a bathroom, but it didn't have a bathroom when we moved into it.
you just don't remember when they added all
I
that
don't
stuff.
remember when Dad added all that stuff.
I remember when Joyce and Bob didn't have a bathroom.
Yeah, me too, I'm afraid. Yeah, so that meant when you were a kid growing up, you didn't even have radio.
No, because I can remember Dad listening to the radio about the war.
Everyone did.
So we must have had electricity.
Unless it was powered off the car.
I don't think so.
I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know how they would have gotten electricity out to you.
I can remember the old radio that we used to sit by. And him listening, sitting in a big chair listening to the radio about the war.
It's not convenient.
They could have had electricity easier than other people because they had the Mississippi River there to move pretty good, so they could have had electricity.
They could have, but I mean, there weren't a lot of people on there. Did you have a phone?
Mm-hmm, we had the old dial.
The old crank phone, so they could have run electricity when they ran the
They
phone.
were still using that. when
Yeah.
I was-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, well, in fact, I remember Jim also had a party line even in that
Yeah.
original house.
mm-hmm.
Okay.